actually do it.
Oh my. They did.
Okay, I can... Oh, God.
Well, no.
People, this is why Finland has a bad reputation as a weird country with weird rules and weird people.
Oh my god, what are they doing? Yes, we have the gentleman rule very active so that you can go to any stage you want to.
Yeah, not only to legal stage. Okay, I mean, to be honest, I really like this stage, like for casual matches and stuff like that, but not here. I mean, at the very least, they didn't get the worst layout they could get, but...
Yeah, I wonder if they going this stage came with an agreement that if it has a walk-off, they won't do it.
Most likely, but... Well...
I mean, oh man. I mean, okay, well, let's call this match anyway.
Yeah, welcome to Mario Maker. This is really good, and we have Mursu with the village... You continue.
Mursu with the villager, and we have Lancelot with Kirby. The situation here is that they both went random, and random characters, that is, and I gotta say that this...
I'm sorry, Liva.
This probably...
I'm really sorry.
This matchup probably is better for Mursu because he has a better all-around every character knowledge than Lancelot, I would say.
True, but if we're actually talking about this as a proper matchup, Lance... this is the thing that Lance can do, and the other thing that he wants to do almost immediately is get that pocket from Villager. Then you can actually abuse his forward smash and stuff like that yourself too.
That's true, because, you know, Kirby doesn't have a lot to pocket.
Yeah.
So... But, you know, he doesn't know that, apparently. This is just ridiculous.
I mean, I could understand if this... I could be more understanding if it was pools match, but it's freaking losers finals. I'm gonna have a talking with them when this tournament is over. Well, hopefully all of you viewers are watching this fine. My cell phone is dead. I can't check it.
Oh my... I mean...
Oh, and we have Hyrule Castle over here. You can't die over there.
And, you know, this isn't a very, you know... This isn't good Smash, really. I mean, they're not the worst players, but, you know, they're not playing their characters. They're not being...
They're playing on freaking Mario Maker.
They're not being, you know, they're not offering us a good match here. And that's, you know, my biggest problem here.
I mean, maybe some meme people like this. But up throw killing and not actually hitting the ceiling, and
that was kind of funny, but I still don't want to see that in my losers finals.
Yep, but okay, let's focus M1.
I'm just, you know,
so back to the match. We have actually Lance pretty much already ready to die, so he's just gonna go there. When you have a wall like ceiling at the middle of the stage, you're gonna go there because you can't die. But again, as I said, he really needs to like copy that pocket. That's the thing you want to use because, okay, he isn't even using the neutral B at all, but take the 3 then to your face.
There's nothing to call here.
They're not going to die over there, so they're just going to rack up damage. The first person who gets a hit, like, the other away from the ceiling of safetiness.
And that will probably come from a grab.
Most definitely, I mean... Forward air coming in, let's see. I mean, the tree is really good over here, but okay, Mursu actually has a really small shield right now.
Lancelot.
No, Mursu actually had it, but...
Okay, oh yeah.
70% on both. They're approaching like the kill percentages, but it can be really hard because, well, again, they are under the ceiling. They're gonna survive everything that sends them upwards.
But I gotta say, like I said, this really favors Mursu, and this was Mursu baiting Lancelot into this match. He's just a little kid. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Mursu, you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, and we're going for a ride.
Oh.
I want to take you for a ride. Marble. I'm so hyped for Evo. Sunday finals. For Smash 4 also.
It's for Smash 4 also. This time we're going to be on the big stage.
Indeed, indeed. Hopefully we're not going to see something like this over there.
Oh, we can't.
Stupid Finnish people.
We can't.
That's true, yeah. We have actual rules over there.
Well, you know, usually I like our rules, but, you know...
Because you don't see this. I mean, to you viewers, I'm going to talk to you directly. This is not the standard over here in Finland. They're just memeing it out right now. We used to have kind of...
we had
stages, but
yeah, we had a lot of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not obscure. It's
I don't want to say like bad stages, but different stages.
Yeah,
let's go with that.
Right there, he would have been dead.
That would have actually killed, but that looks stupid. And yeah, they're not going to die from the upward smashes, but
And
that
there
will
we
take
go.
it.
They better not do that again. I'm just, you know.
I mean, well, at the very least, the crowd over here is having fun. I'm hoping the crowd... I'm hoping the crowd who are watching this kind of enjoyed this small meme over here, but hopefully we'll get some actual quality smash over here.
Hopefully Lancelot realizes that this really doesn't favor him.
Yeah, but I mean...
Okay, he went for
Diddy.
Diddy.
We're going...
Lucina. We found Lucina.
Lucina, finally!
Oh,
We've been calling it out. We've been calling it out.
No, Mario. I thought I heard
Oh,
Lucina. I thought I heard
Stop
Lucina.
lying to me!
I thought I heard Lucina. Why Mario?
I mean... the
has a lead.
matches against Schwa, they weren't like... He wasn't completely losing them. The first match especially was really tight, but then he kind of... Schwa just did his stuff and Mursu wasn't ready for it with this character.
Yeah, he was clearly at a disadvantage. But then again, Lancelot is not Schwa, so...
That is true, and I mean, there is the thing that he's already won ahead because of that thing we just saw.
Yeah, so he has a chance to experiment. And, you know, it might even be that he's not, you know, warmed up with Lucina. So taking Lucina up at this point might be a very detrimental choice.
That is very true, because I really didn't see his, like, pool and... Oh wait, actually, this is a grudge match, because Mursu was the one who dropped Lance to the loser's side on the earlier brackets, if I remember correctly.
I will check
Because he was talking to me like he was really proud of that fact that he got that. But right now, Mario already won at 127. He hasn't really managed to do anything to this Diddy Kong, so we're gonna have to check and see whether or not he can continue his assault. Like, can he get his groove on, so to speak?
Yep, you are right. Mursu did drop Lancelot into losers, so this is very much a grudge match.
Unfortunately, it didn't really start well to Lance if he wants to take this, but we're gonna have to check and see whether or not he can do the same thing that Schwa did, that just pretty much abuse the fact that... I'm sorry, this is not to be rude to Mursu, but Mario isn't really on that point.
No, I mean, he's a very good player even with Mario, but his main star is still Lucina. Going to the weeklies and seeing Mursu play there every week, you know, he still plays Lucina, so this is very out of the box for him.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, he plays a lot by himself, he trains a lot, so...
Nice up smash.
So he has had the time at home to train up his Mario, train up his Mewtwo, but...
I mean, we already saw that Mewtwo did some really good work, so it's just... Again, I haven't watched his, like... Especially because these two people already fought, so I don't know what they used. If Mursu actually won with his Mario, then this is completely understandable, but I don't have enough information to know that. But at the very least, the information we have right now, it's not looking that well.
Exactly, and with the sight in our screens right now, we can see that the 130% that Mursu has racked up.
That was a really odd option from Lance.
Again, just throwing the banana away.
Up we go, but not gonna take it yet. Our plumber is kind of thick.
Don't use that word for men. I mean, unless you... I'm sorry, that's very rude of me.
Logan is gonna have some words with you if you keep that way, talking that way, but whatever. I mean, Mursu is kind of bringing it slightly back. He's racking up the percentage slowly but steadily. Oh, good call on the monkey flip. Unfortunately, that Nair doesn't have that much knockback.
And that back air coming in, not quite killing from the center stage at this point yet, but would have killed if it was in on the other side of the stage.
Oh, he's just 3 off tilts in a row and one of them actually hits.
Third time for charm.
Yeah, I mean, and that is... Oh, this could be it. Oh, unfortunately, it was a tad too late with that cave. If he managed to reverse that monkey flip, that would have most likely ended in death for Lance. But again, 84. Lance is really good at racking up this damage, and he has no jump. He has to up B. Oh, good grab from the with the banana. Yep. But again, it doesn't really matter. Even if you take the banana, you're still in a really bad situation on the ledge, because Diddy is so good at trapping you over there.
And then there's also the fact that you can't really use your aerials when you have a banana, so
yeah,
you're kind of locking your own options out.
Up we go. That's not gonna take. Yeah, not gonna even connect yet.
So
he's really fishing for the...
That was it.
Ha!
That was it.
Ooh, ha! 2-0 for... Hey, well, no,
1-1.
wait, sorry, 1-1-1.
I'm gonna be really disappointed though if we don't see that Lucina. But like I said earlier, in my own words, it might be that he does not have that Lucina warmed up, so he might not want to take it just for those reasons.
Especially in a situation where you realize, okay, if I lose this set, I'm out. Oh,
here we go.
Finally,
here we go.
Our Lord and Savior. What's the female version of the Lord?
No. Lady.
Lucina!
Lady.
Oh, Lady and Savior. Yes, we know our English. Shut up. Okay, but now we have to see whether or not this is actually like, as we talked about, is this Lucina ready? I mean, I know that this is pretty much the character that he uses the most, so he will have muscle memory and stuff like that, but we're gonna have to check and see whether or not this Lady of the Blade will work better than that Plumber of Fists or whatever. That doesn't
Plumber of Fists.
Well, I mean, it's like, shut up.
The Plumber of Fire and Flames.
That sounds way too cool for Mario.
Mario is cool.
Yes, yes, yes. Especially with that new hat he has in some other games.
Oh man, I can't wait for the next Smash game where he has the hat.
Most definitely.
Anywho.
This is kind of, well, I mean, he's still taking a beating, but it's not, I mean, oh, nice counter. Actually, you don't see Banana getting countered that often. Calling out the side B on stage, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. Nice up B, just
to get out. Yeah, get out of the situation.
One of the best combo breaker tools in this game. Just frame one invulnerable and just get out.
Mursu's being very careful here. He's giving up stage control to, you know, avoid being hit in any way.
That's unfortunately the small trade-off that if you want to play like carefully against Diddy. Oh, and there it comes. Yeah,
nice
the tournament winner.
At the top of the highest platform.
Every time people do that, I just remember Zero doing that at Evo. Just, except it was a bit different with that down air and then grab, but yeah, just juking out that, oh, you think I'm going to go for that up air? Nope. I'm just going to drop on this stage platform and just going to punish you even harder. Oh! But he has his jump.
Yep.
Again countering it.
Well, I mean, it is a good point to counter, because you know that Diddy Kong is going to rush in afterwards.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, Diddy Kong won't throw in the banana and not rush in.
True, true. Unless they do some banana shenanigans.
Banana shenanigans.
It's fun to say. Banana shenanigans.
Yep.
Edge guard situation right now. Going for the jump.
And it's beginning to look like exactly like what I said. That, you know, the Lucina just isn't warmed up. So while I am happy to see it out in action,
it's a tad late, it feels.
Yep.
Already in danger of getting 3 stocks right now.
But Mario wasn't working, so you had to try something else.
Yeah, and definitely these... I'm a firm believer of the thought process that in best of 5s, the time when you change your characters after your first loss. You don't want to change when it's like 2-0 or something. Because then you change on a situation when I need to win, and I pretty much I have to change.
Yep. But then again, if you lose your first 2 matches very clearly, then you just, you know, you might have to make that change at that point anyway. Do you think that if Mursu loses this one, would he take out Mewtwo? Or would he change back to the Plumber?
Most definitely he will. I mean, he'd be crazy if he went Mewtwo, I'd say. But I think he's just going to continue with Lucina right now. A nice up tilt, just taking the stock. Getting some retaliation, still one stock ahead. Lance being over here, but...
Yep, and the percent lead is just not looking very good for Mursu right now.
No. Just continue racking up the damage. Small strikes. Don't let Lance grab the banana. Don't let him, well, throw you off stage and then grab the banana.
Yeah, that's again one thing that... One thing the solo battle was very good with against Schwa, that he was keeping the aggression on, keeping, you know, the banana out of play.
Yeah, that's true. The Lucina isn't... Cloud is a bit more suited on for that kind of assault, but
and
up
that was
we go.
2-0. I actually think he might go back to Mario, because that wasn't good.
Definitely that wasn't that good, but...
I mean, Mario went better. I think he might go back to Mario here.
Oh, and if I heard correctly, Lance was saying that let's go again to Mario Maker. Please don't do it.
I didn't hear that.
Mursu actually looking
Desperate?
For once, kind of desperate, yeah.
Yeah.
Really, she's like trying, like, what do I do? What do I do? Thankfully, we have calm, soothing music.
Yep, the menu screen is a nice sound.
Indeed.
And
Still
even though you don't see too many people behind the setup right now, I can actually see over my shoulder there's another viewing screen over in the other corner where people are
on the TO desk.
At the TO desk where people are watching this
think we
very
had
same stream.
40 people for Smash 4 and approximately the same for Melee.
I was a bit less for Melee.
Oh, okay, about roughly around the time. That's the usual amount over here.
Yeah.
This is taking quite long. He's changing.
Dr. Mario.
He is way more proficient with this version of the Mario. Maybe he does need that doctor's certificate.
Yeah.
Needs those pills, needs that electricity. Fire is not working on this monkey apparently. But we're gonna have to see, because the thing is, if you start with Mario, then you go to Lucina, then you go to Dr. Mario, it can be like, is your brain still on Mario mode?
Yeah, that might actually be why there was such a big break there, that he had to relax and reset his mind.
Yeah.
But doesn't look good here.
Well, I mean, Lance has already showed us on multiple matches that he's really good at racking up the damage as Diddy Kongs do, but that in itself, it doesn't really necessarily say that, okay, I'm gonna win this one.
No, definitely not. The banana is now at the top platform, not really being able to be used, but then just goes and gets it.
He had the chance. He didn't really feel like edge guarding. Just get the banana, get some center stage position to yourself, and then continue onwards.
But edge guarding against Dr. Mario is a lot more important in the matchup, because the recovery is so much weak. Oh,
too early.
The recovery is so much weaker that every bit of edge guarding you do has a lot more effect.
That's gonna take it. Up we go with the Doctor. The Doctor is out. Let's see what's going for the Kobe. Not gonna get it this time. Up.
I think that was a Nair that came out there.
I mean, he is racking up the damage. He's already 90% for Lance, so he is approaching that Yeehaw percent.
Definitely. Back throw, not going to do it yet.
Here comes the edge guard, because one of the things that Mursu is really good is that Dr. Tornado. It's ridiculously a good killing tool. You don't expect it ever. But if you get caught on it, when you're trying to recover, you get sent off really far.
But as we're seeing right here, Lancelot is very wary of it. He's very ready for it. He's waiting for it, and he's just not letting it happen.
Yeah, he's not going to get caught off guard. He knows this. He's played this matchup earlier.
Most definitely. They've had friendlies. They've had time to play. The scene here in Finland is small enough that, mostly everyone has time to play friendlies with everyone.
Just running and just smacking you with the head.
Especially the best players like to play each other to, improve.
And I mean, usually the best players are the ones who play in the higher placements of the brackets, and they're usually a bit more, how should I say, I'm not gonna get the words, but usually play a bit more hardcore when you're on the top 8 stages, and for example when you're on pools.
Definitely so.
Nice catch. Can he abuse the fact that he has rage, or will he just die?
Oh man.
Apparently the option was the latter one. He's just gonna die.
It looks like my Helsinki boy Mursu here is gonna be dropped out of this competition.
Oh no, did I just realize that we're gonna have a Turku Grand Finals?
Yes, you did. We're gonna have a Diddy Kong Grand Finals.
Unless Mursu can get the power of the doctors with him. Yep. I mean, he could channel some of the energy the Summer Games are giving to the Doctors Without Borders, just like that!
That was a nice up smash. That might be what he needs to get this match back on his side.
Oh, nice banana. A tad too slow. Dr. Mario is a bit slower than Mario.
Yeah, he couldn't get anything out of the banana, but he stopped the banana from being used on him, so that's something.
Some good retreating fairs. You can just catch so many options with that retreating fair.
Nice grab.
Some damage. Here comes the combos. Can he capitalize on these?
Should have grabbed there as well, I think.
Bear's coming in, grab,
Nice. Forward
get him off
throw.
stage. At this point, you just want Diddy off stage.
True. It's about kill percent for both characters. You know, good for up smash might be it. Ooh.
Oh! Greedy,
Going for-
too greedy. He could have just used a non-charge one. But he wanted the full charge.
Following that
good chase
roll.
down. Here comes the edge guard. Some peanuts.
Tried to,
And a good read on
he
the roll.
tried to cape that banana, but just couldn't do it.
Yeah, unfortunately he couldn't be able to get that. And there it goes. The last man from Helsinki has dropped from this match, this tournament. We're gonna have Turku representation.
We're gonna be seeing Diddy Kong on Diddy Kong action.
Monkey on monkey.
Lots of organic monkey feet.
Ah, most definitely. Because both of these players don't really have a. I mean, Schwar